It's no secret that I love this spicy, herby, vibrant green chimichurri smothered over steak. It's best made fresh, so here's how. We'll take 1 peeled banana shallot and finely chop it, slicing lengthways first, keeping the root end intact before slicing across to make that fine chopped shallot. Next up, a red chilli. I'm using a Fresno chili, but you could make this with something similar, like a red jalapeno or a red serrano chili. I'm going to quickly deseed it and chop it to a similar size as the shallot. Now, onto the herbs. I'm using fresh oregano, which we only need the leaves for, and it can be a little bit fiddly picking them. If you can't get fresh oregano, or you don't want the hassle, then you can use some dried oregano, a couple of teaspoons if you're using dried. For fresh oregano, I'm using about a tablespoon of chopped oregano. Keeping your fingers clear of the blade, you can rock the knife through the herbs to get a nice fine chop pretty quickly. 2 other herbs, similar in looks but very different in flavour, flat leaf parsley and coriander leaf. The same as with the oregano, we'll finely chop the flat leaf parsley and coriander leaves, holding the knife blade steady on the top and gently rocking backwards and forwards. Adding the chopped parsley and coriander to the bowl with the chopped shallot and chilli. If you're someone who hates coriander, you could leave it out, but I've never tried it, so I can't testify if this chimichurri would taste good without the coriander. If you're a coriander hater, then let me know in the comments what it is that you don't like about coriander. To make it into a glossy, saucy dressing, we need to add red wine vinegar and olive oil. Generally adding about twice as much olive oil as red wine vinegar. I'm adding around 4 or 5 tablespoons of vinegar. So, for 4 tablespoons of vinegar, I'm adding around about 8 tablespoons of olive oil. Give it a good mix around and have a little taste. And I'm going to add a little bit more oil to loosen it up a little bit and to make it extra tasty. There's no hard or fast rule as to the amount to add, as your herbs, chilli and shallot will all taste slightly different each time. But as you make it more, you'll adapt your intuition, not forgetting that if you don't add enough, then you can add a little bit more. But if you add too much, you can't take it away. And that's all you need to do to make this delicious chimichurri. Finely chop a shallot, a chilli, flat leaf parsley and coriander. Add some oregano, fresh or dried, and finish with some red wine vinegar and olive oil. Delicious.